Hey guys, welcome back to Notorious RC. Today we got something a little different for you. We wanted to go over each one of our built cars, kind of highlight them, especially our bashers. We put a lot of work into them, and thought it might be cool to show you guys what we've done and how we made them different and stuff. And today we got our namesake, the Arrma Notorious. This is a car we've had for about a year now, a little over that. Put a lot of time, money, new parts into it, so it's one of our favorites. Favorite thing about this truck is it's great for stunts. The shorter wheelbase really helps it flip in the air. You still get a lot of speed. It's durable. You're gonna brake a lot more on something like this than say an Arrma Creighton. Why? Maybe it's the shorter wheelbase, doing more stunts, you don't land on your wheels every time. And, you get better. Like I said, this was our first car we bought, so when we were learning, how to really drive RC cars, we started off with a 6S stunt truck. So it's something I would personally say is a little more advanced, but you learn quick. You break a lot of stuff, but you get to upgrade your car when you break stuff, so that's kind of cool. When you buy it stock, you have an option of a black or blue body. We actually bought this one. This one came with the blue body, which I'll show you. We bought this one later on. It got pretty beat up, so we actually were able to make a mounting system for the GoPro on it, which is kind of cool, out of an old A-arm and some other parts. And, I think a steering servo to hold the GoPro. We got a different wing on here too. This isn't a stock wing. This is, I think, about the Italian, Arrma Italian. And it gives it kind of more of an aggressive look. The one that comes stock on the Notorious is a little more flat. Doesn't have all these cool lifts and holes and stuff. So it's a little more simple and stuff, which, it goes good with the body. But we liked this one, so we swapped it out. It's not too hard of a thing to do. We did have to use some little spacers to lift it up a little bit, make it easier to put the body on. But other than that, this is the stock body on there. So with this body, we bought this one later on. It got pretty beat up. We made a GoPro mounting system, which you can actually see it in action. We haven't used it too much. Just because we haven't been bashing as much. We've been doing a lot of drag racing and some other stuff, working on crawlers, kind of getting into the different side of RCs outside of bashing. But yeah, you can see the GoPro mounting system we made that sits right here in the window in the Mojave video early on when we're driving on the road. Just a short snip, and it actually is pretty cool. So that, a lot of mods. So that's what we did with that body. Then we got our original blue body that came on it. This is our very first body for our very first truck. This wing's a bit of a pain. We'll say that if you do want to change the wing out, keep the same body. It drops down in the rear here, and you got to fit that in there. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but we think it looks cool, so why not? But yeah, the blue body pops. That's why we got it. Caught our eye. We were like, that's so cool. No other truck at the time had like that rusto look for the bashers. It really caught our eye, man. So we thought it was cool. And so yeah, those are our first bodies. Then beginning this summer, we bought this Proline body, which is indestructible shell. Really durable, great for bashing. The looks. When we filmed Star Spangled Basher, we just purchased this body and we wanted to give it an American flag look, so we hydro dipped it with spray paint. Flaked off real easy, so it's beat up now, but these things are tough, man. If you're bashing hardcore like we do a lot of the time, you're gonna want a body like this. They're super tough. Look wise, I mean, it is what it is. You buy it for performance, so yeah, that's with that on there. Totally different look. You can tell it's kind of more of a modern truck look. I personally think it makes it look smaller. cabs. It's a double cab, so it's a little pullback. But that's that. Like I said, we bought this one for durability. And it's not my favorite looking body, but you know, it does a great job protecting your car, so that's cool. And then let's get into the fun stuff, man. All the upgrades we've done, because we've done a lot to this thing. So right off the bat, the first thing we did were the knuckles. We went with GPM. We weren't really sure on what brands and stuff, because at the time we were pretty new to the RC scene. So we went with GPM, which aren't bad. They've been great. The color's off. We want to go with red and black on everything with this, but the color for GPM, it's kind of like a pink, purple, red. I don't know. It's almost rose, huh? It's got a rose look to it, I guess. So it's a little off, the color. So that was, you know, but they do a great job. I personally recommend one of the first things you do when you buy any Arrma vehicle is get the knuckle switch, because they come with these. But yeah, those strip when you go to take them out. Like your dog bone will pop out. That happened a lot to us at first. Not so much lately. I don't know what we did. I think we removed the spacers on the arms, and that seemed to fix it for us. Normally it comes with spacers. The dog bone kept popping out. So to put it back in, we had to remove these, and they would like strip, and you couldn't get them back in. So I'd recommend two first things you do with your any Arrma vehicle, especially the Notorious. I don't know now. Remove those spacers. You don't need them. You're going to be better off with that, and your dog bone's not going to pop out as much. And replace the knuckles in case it does pop out. And then we got the front bumper, RPM. Just give it a little more durability. We did the same exact one because it fits on the rear, in the rear. So both front bumpers in the front and back there. So that's pretty cool. And then we discovered Hot Racing shortly after that. We love their stuff. Oh, we had heating problems, so we got a heat sink as well. Oh, I didn't even realize. One of our fans came off. Oh, look at that. This thing, that's the first thing that's ever done that. These have been great. Yes Racing, they've been good. They look cool. The logo's cool. Kind of matches Hot Racing's logo, so we were like, yeah. Then we went to shock towers. Upgraded to Hot Racing shock towers. We got Hot Racing plate here for the sway bar. We got Hot Racing, I don't know what you call these, rear bulkhead braces. I don't know. But we got the front one. I don't think we have the rear. We have the front and rear here in the back. Dang, dude, this thing is falling apart on us. Kind of have to go through, as you can tell, it's really dirty, and got to go through and kind of clean it out, do some tweaking here and there, see a little stuff that's out of whack a little bit. But Hot Racing plate there. I think Hot Racing bulkhead both front and rear. So that's kind of cool for the diff. The diff housing. I don't know if I call it bulkhead or diff housing, but you can see it there. Hot Racing does this cool like trim to all their stuff. It's all black, and then they get the metal trim. It looks really, really clean. Then we got the braces. Hot Racing braces, both rear and front. Hot Racing rear diff motor mount, I guess that's what you call it, or middle diff motor mount. Hot Racing motor mount, so that's cool. You got Hot Racing servo mount there, another cool. Really matches the Savex Monster, which is probably one of my favorite servo. That thing's awesome, dude. It's beefy, so that's really cool. Then we took off, this is stock ESC. We just took the stock fan off, put this Castle one on, kind of jerry rigged it, you know, but you know, it's always a battle trying to keep these things upgraded. Things break, and you try and get it pieced together. Sometimes you do what you can to keep it running, but this thing's a tank, and it's really cool. It's fun. So I think that's the majority of our upgrades. We got the bigger pinion in there. What else, man? Oh, I do know we have our Servo Savers Hot Racing as well. You can kind of see it through that window there. Hot Racing Servo Saver inside of there. So we used to have RPM arms on here. We broke them twice. We've been through 2 sets. We still had the stock ones from the first time, so we just threw those back on there for now. Oh, how could I forget? MTC chassis got on the rear. That's courteous of my Uncle Brad. We got him a Just Bash It chassis not too long ago, and right after he got us back with an M2C chassis. So that was really cool of him, man. Great guy. Shout out to you, Uncle Brad. Got these lights on here, which we bought also for the These lights on here, which we also bought for the Star Spangled Bashing video, and we thought it was gonna be a one and done thing. We'd throw them on, they'd break quick, but these things have been incredibly durable. If you guys want to put lights on your car, get the ones with this plastic covering on it, because that stuff, it holds together. It's beat up, but these things still light up every time. Let's see if I can get them to light up just by, yeah. I'm sure that's bad for it, but there you go. They still light up just fine. We've had them, it's now November, and we've had these on here since July, so that just goes to show the durability there. I don't know if I went over both shock towers. I don't know if we got a good look at those. But yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown. This thing, it's still not as tough as my Uncle Brad's Creighton, but it's right there. I mean, this thing's gonna take hits. You're gonna keep going. You're gonna have a good time, get a lot of play out of it. But it's a lot of money to do this. This is our second front shock tower. First one I slammed into the Mojave and it bent the crap out of it. So I don't think these are, the hot racing aren't as strong as the Just Bash It ones, but I think they look a lot better. They have a better styling. You know, look good, play good. Hey guys, we made some changes, so we're gonna film some more. Throw it in the same video. It's been about a couple weeks since we filmed the last little chunk you just saw. I'm wearing the same clothes for continuity reasons. So let's get into the changes. Alright. So first off, we have our Fly Sky Noble NB4. We got that now running our Notorious. This thing is pretty sweet for a lower budget high-end remote. It's still kind of pricey. Coming in at about $270, I believe. Right around there. US dollars. It's pretty cool. Got a lot of cool gadgets. What stood out to me is that you can move the wheel, which is pretty unique. I haven't seen that on any other remote radio, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's sweet for you guys who are just getting into it. Maybe you're left-handed, you want to do that, have a higher budget for a remote. You probably won't want to buy that for someone who's just getting into it, but you know, if you're left-handed, it's kind of cool feature. It's there. Anyways, it also has an external battery as well as an internal battery. There you go, turn on the, there you go, internal battery, touchscreen, lots of cool features, lots of programming options, as well as an external battery. Boom. Now that will charge the internal battery. You pull this one off, you can charge it separate. It also has a USB port. Say you're filming with your phone, you have some cool mount hooked up and you want to continue filming, you can just, boom, phone's almost dead, not anymore. Kind of cool, pretty cool remote. We were originally going to run this with the Felony, which I believe we're still going to do, but Fly Sky doesn't make a receiver with a gyro, and it gets pretty squirrely without one, so you can. There's videos on it. You just have to buy an external gyro, a little bit of red tape, but it can be done. That's what we're going to do. But we also have it here for our Notorious. Cool remote, if you're interested, something to check out. We've enjoyed it so far, so that's what we got running this thing. And so we've also done a lot of upgrades with the Felony, turning it into our dedicated drag car. We've been doing a lot of drag races. With that, we no longer needed the stock ESC and motor that goes into the Felony, so we put that into our Notorious here. So we have the Firma Smart Tech ESC from Spectrum. So that's in here now. It looks pretty good. Whole new ESC there. We have the same motor from the Felony now in here as well. Pretty much the same motor, different, if you didn't know. It's got a different can, I believe, for heating, to help heating, cooling I should say, help cooling. Got the heat sink on there as well as the fan. When we originally put this in here, the fan didn't really fit, so we kind of took a Dremel and cut out the sides, made it fit, which I think actually gives it a pretty good look. We put some silver screws in to hold the little I guess you'd call that a filter, over the fan, which I think looks actually pretty awesome. I think it gives it a unique look. I like it a lot. So those are the two major things we did. We did break a steering link here. We got some GPM ones coming in here shortly. So that's a thing. That's the first time that's ever happened, but we got some new ones coming in. Should be pretty cool. Get those on there. And want to quickly show you guys as well the lights actually on instead of me just moving the servo and not taking care of my things. Let's get into it. Turn this bad boy back on. So we did have to jerry rig the power switch. No big deal. So that's in there now. Boom! Red lights. How cool is that, guys? Got them on there. Just wanted to show you what they really look like on. I think it's sick. Some cool underglow. Just kind of give you guys an idea. We've had this for, I want to say, roughly 6 months. Like I said, July, beginning of July. It's now what, November 25th today? 24th?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's happy. You guys didn't know that this was a Thanksgiving video. Neither did I. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So yeah, the lights really aren't burnt out. I mean, we got two right on the bends that are, but these things have held up awesome, guys. Highly recommend this hard plastic light strips, bendable. Looks great. It's cool. Sticks right on there. They're durable. I mean, you guys seen our videos. We bashed the crap out of these, so it's real sick that they have taken the abuse. So that's awesome. So yeah, that's our build, guys. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed building it and driving it, and showing it off to you guys. It's kind of like our pride and joy. This is what got us into the hobby, so it's cool to share that with you guys. Leave a like if you like Arrma, if you like RCs, and especially if you like Notorious RC. Subscribe if you like Notorious RC. Click the bell if you want to see more videos from Notorious RC. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
You look spooky.
What?
You look spooky.
Do I?
You're about to tell a scary story.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.